And that's the name.
Primetime.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime, Primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
I reduced my toilet paper down to 3 squares.
Matt Hayes,
Big asses and big thighs, yeah.
and Leon Searcy.
Bringing you love, peace, and soul.
Yes, the NCAA tournament is about to be underway, as we are underway with XL Primetime. Hold up in the patio area of the, I'm just going to go ahead and call it, man, the original Southside Ale House, okay? That is what this place is. Okay, you got 2 ale houses on Southside Boulevard, but the other one, by my definition, is the Avenues Ale House, and this is the Southside Ale House. This is the OG's, Big Sirs.
There it is.
When it comes to the ale houses here in beautiful Jayville. And
Tinseltown.
yeah, it is. And it's Tinseltown. That's basically, it's so funny because Tinseltown kind of popped whatever when it first came up with the big movie theater and all that kind of stuff. Remember how
I
big
missed that movie theater, man.
Yeah. And,
There was a lot of major
We all
productions
missed the
of-
movie
yeah.
theaters,
Man,
and people poured over here, and then obviously other areas took over and whatnot. So Tinseltown a little disrespected, but you still have all the hub of restaurants here, and you've got the busy boulevard of Southside, and so you know where Southside Ale House is, and we were in the patio area tucked up against the wall, and Sean and Keith and all the folks here have made sure that you have televisions just showcasing tournament basketball. And so your brackets officially have to be in. It's 2 minutes after high noon, and you had to have sent yours in. I sent mine into the Meat Sweats. I sent it into the 1010XL competition committee to make sure that it was logged, and we are ready to go.
Yeah,
Boys?
no brackets for me.
No brackets?
No, because, it's not the money. I don't care about the money. It's the losing. I can't handle the losing.
Can't handle the losing, huh?
And I'm on a little bit of a losing streak.
The big L on
Even though JJ lost the last one, I can't handle the losing.
You're like 3 straight, bro.
Yeah.
That's not like you.
It's not me. JJ lost the last one. I broke
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did.
I broke
You
the
broke the
streak.
streak. Yeah, you did.
And LaSelva.
Well, I should say
immediately-
Aberg broke the streak, so.
LaSelva immediately paid off his bet yesterday.
He did.
Didn't
I can
you, bro?
appreciate
You did.
that, yes.
Tony D paid it off. Thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Yeah, Tony D. It was
All right.
delicious.
So back at JJville headquarters is where JJ is holed up, and we're here on Southside Boulevard, which is really not that far away from our old radio station on Hogan Road. So when you get up and start
OG.
heading in this direction, kind
Yeah.
of that memory takes
muscle
over.
memory,
Well,
right.
Yeah.
Well, the watering hole's just across the street as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Where you can light up.
Within walking distance.
All right, so let's get into a handful of storylines. I laid it out for Jaguars today. Ohio State and TCU is the first game that's coming off the board right now. So that'll be the first one that we will see tip. Then you got Troy and Nebraska with the fighting Matt Rules. I'm giving Matt Rule credit if the Huskers actually pull off a basketball win, because he hasn't won a whole hell of a lot.
You may as
football.
well. He hasn't won anything there.
So let's just at least see if he can't get a W on the board for Nebraska. South Florida and Louisville. Louisville's got one of their players injured, back injury, ruled out at least through this first weekend. And I don't know if the number has moved, but I was at Hard Rock Bet earlier today. It's 4.5 points.
That's 11-6, right?
Yeah. And South Florida's the underdog, and that one will get going around 1:30 this afternoon. And then High Point and Whiskey will tip off before we are off the air. You go through the rest of the day. McNeese is a popular pick against Vandy. Did you pick that one as one of your upsets?
Yes,
Is that
I
a 5-12?
Yeah?
That's a 5-12?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
he
5-12.
did. Yeah, you picked me these days.
That's a 5-12.
Okay.
And then-
I think all 4 of those 5-12s are dangerous. All 4 of them.
Oh, my gosh. That would be crazy if it happened. But it's not impossible because we have VCU. Is that a 12 and a 5 or is that 11 and a 6? That's an 11-6.
It's an 11-6, I
I'm
believe.
pretty sure. And then you got a few other ones that you can definitely keep your eye on as far as the possibilities of upsets. So if you guys are out and about, you want to drop on by, post up here, watch some good NCAA tournament basketball tip-off to the tournament here, and we say thanks to Bud Light because they will have buckets of Bud Light ready to
So
go.
let's look at the 12-5. St. John's, Northern Iowa.
Yeah.
Northern Iowa's got a history in this tournament of breaking some hearts, okay?
And real quick, just
beating Patino.
High
Yeah,
Point,
that's
Wisconsin.
yeah, that ain't easy.
Man.
I told you High Point's winning that game. I
Okay, you
already
did
picked that one, right?
That one, yeah.
So let's go to the South. McNeese, Vandy. McNeese has been to 4 straight tournaments. They've won a game in the tournament.
That's a true TV showcase game at 3:15.
And then you've got, here's the intriguing one. Texas Tech without Toppin
Yeah.
against Akron. And you could say, well, Akron's from the MAC, and they got in because they won the tournament. If you watch Miami of Ohio, and I was as much a critic as anyone as Miami of Ohio, but when you hit 16 threes, you're going to win an NCAA game. I don't care who you are.
And they won
if
the
Akron
play-in.
can shoot,
Yeah.
watch out.
Yeah, because Miami of Ohio won the play-in. What was it, last night? When did they play?
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
16 threes last night.
That's a bunch, man.
So let me ask you a question. Has NIL killed the Cinderella?
In a lot of ways it has.
Because a lot of these players on these lower market teams, so to say,
right,
if they get the exposure, they're out of there.
Yeah.
They're getting the money and they're out of there.
It's 100% the way it's gone, and unfortunately for the Cinderellas.
So I'm asking in this tournament, can we predetermine that somebody of a lower seed is going to actually make a move and make a mark?
I hope so. But I'm going to give you a little history. We haven't seen a 15 seed break through in quite a while.
Yeah.
16 seed obviously has only pulled it off one time, and we thought we might every single year have something like that, a double-digit seed pick off one of the higher-seeded teams, and unfortunately, it just hasn't manifested itself because of the NIL. And because, like, as an example, the kid that's playing for Michigan right now, where was he at before? UAB? And you had good stories with one-bid leagues, a team like UAB or any of the other ones that you want to name, where he would be able to lead his team into the tournament and pull off a first round or first day upset. It ain't happening that way anymore.
Go ahead, Matt.
I was just going to say, let me just tell you this. Northern Iowa is only a 9.5-point dog at St. John's.
9.5? Really?
That's it. High points, only 10.5 to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So when you're right around either under double-digit dog or right at double-digit dog, they know something's up. Like, here's an example. Gonzaga and Kennesaw State. Gonzaga's a 20.5-point favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think, but there are times all the time where teams break through clearly. But that's how you can – well, I mean, Vegas is very good at this. That's number one. So watch this. You'll see.
Oh, yeah. Look, I feel like I went and looked at a couple of them earlier today, and I did bite on the South Florida over Louisville, so we'll see how that goes. But there are a couple of other ones. Hawaii likes to rein in the three ball. They're going up against Arkansas, and they may be a 10.5. See if you can find that number.
They are 10.5.
Yeah. And so that's just a point off of what you just
I'm sorry,
described.
It's 15.5, Arkansas.
16?
15.5.
15.5? Okay, 16.
I like the mental
I like saying
you're
16.
ready to bet that.
I like saying 16. All right, so we'll see where that one goes.
It's look, I think Miami of Ohio showed last night when you hit the three ball, it's the great equalizer.
Right.
You hit 16 threes. Now, granted, SMU was played without its best player, and that's fine. It happens. Yeah. But when you shoot the ball well, things change. Once you get the double-digit threes in a game, that thing is going to be a second half, last 4-minute type game.
I hope so. I love it when we have those. All right, look up Yaxel Linderberg and see where he originally started, because I think it was UAB. But this is the story that came out earlier this week, and this is the Associated Press reporting this. And Big Sirs, this kind of goes exactly what you're talking about. Teams want to acquire talent. They're willing to pay big bucks to do it. So
Dominican.
Was it?
He's Dominican.
Okay, yeah. But did he start at
what school did he go
UAB? That's what I was trying to figure out.
He started at Arizona Western.
Arizona Western, right.
Okay.
And then UAB and then Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. And so he's at Michigan now. He decided to stay with Dusty May when others came calling. So he's their star forward. Yaxel, you can root for him, but according to the Associated Press, he was offered $7 to $9 million to suit up for Kentucky this season. They already had a $20 million payroll. Obviously, they paid others, but the report was he was offered 7 to 9. He declined and, of course, stayed with Dusty and up there in Michigan, and part of the reason why they're a number one seed. But this is his quote, "I was thinking long term. What if I mess up my career because I chased the money instead of a future?" Another big reason why I went to Dusty was he didn't talk about money at all. It was all about making me better and helping me achieve my goal. Now, that's kind of, you've heard that in years past, Leon, but I don't know that we hear it that often anymore.
Well, listen, Jimmy used to always tell us this, that don't chase money. He said the NFL, if you're good, they'll find you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same way with the NBA. If you're good, they'll find you. If you go around here chasing money, trying to accumulate, the NBA ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And if you're on a good team, they want good players on good teams. And then you go in the tournament and you light it up, and improves your draft status. So I mean, I applaud him not chasing the money, sticking with Michigan, and then we'll see what he does in the tournament. He's going to make money anyway.
Yeah, it ain't easy. It's the temptation to go out there and basically cash in when you can, right now, as opposed to you don't know what's around the corner or down the road. But I do appreciate a guy like Yaxel saying, you know what, I'm going to listen to what my coach is telling me because he's going to make me better and make me ready. Ain't like he's not getting paid.
Yeah,
right. I was just going to say, if BYU
he is getting paid.
If BYU offered him $6 to $7 million, he told Michigan that Kentucky. Kentucky's offering me $6 to $7 million. So my guess is Michigan got really close to that number.
You would have to assume that. I'm going to look up the numbers here again real quick because I believe that Michigan was among the top payers for players in the NCAA tournament world, at least according to the reporting that's out there. So I'll find that number coming up here in just a second. But more than anything else, here it is. Kentucky has the highest at $20 million, Duke at $12 million, Arkansas at $11.5, Louisville $10.5, along with Texas Tech and St. John's. They were all in that $10.5 million neighborhood, which is right where Michigan's at. So if Michigan had $10.5 million, how much did he get? Half of it? I don't think he got more than that.
Well, that's that's like that's someone who says according to what? According to what GMs think around the country, we have no idea what these rosters really are.
Yeah,
no idea.
Yeah, this is all in the ether, and no one really for sure knows who's truthfully telling you this is how much we are stroking a check or this is how much my check is for. No one is 100% saying that, but he told the Associated Press this, and it was $79 million. All right, so you guys get in on it, 641-1010. I would like it at the very least if we could start off. Who are you picking for your Final Four? Because your brackets are in. It's right now. You have made the commitment to your bracket. So let us know who you have in your
Actually,
Final
at
Four.
1010XL, we have 2.5 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
So we
get
have
there
to send
fast.
it to Taylor.
We are
Dawg.
trying to get over the 8 million mark. Is that right? As far as entries?
Do I jump?
Oh, yeah.
Do I
exactly.
jump
Okay.
back in?
Yeah.
Do I jump back in the deep end
You have
right
2
now?
minutes,
Do it right
Matt.
now.
2 minutes.
2
and a
minutes,
half
Matt. Go ahead, bro.
Go to 1010XL.com and see if you can get that bracket filled out and get in. But we would love to see you here at the Ale House, Southside Ale House in Tinseltown. Drop on by and say hello to XLP Bud Light with buckets and cold pints. You could definitely enjoy them while you're watching all this ball. Some delicious zingers, wings, the Mott sticks, which Big Sur says. What else did you order, Big?
Pop stickers.
Oh, my gosh, the pot stickers are great, too.
They're great, yeah.
So drop on by and hang out with us here at the Ale House as we kick off or tip off March Madness.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
Watch this. The ignition code.
1010XL. Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Get geared up for your golf weekend with Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros on Brunch with the Tour.
Expect anything different?
Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation on Jacksonville's Golf Station. 1010XL.
Lola's Burrito and Burger Joint in Riverside, voted best burrito in Jacksonville by Folio Weekly. They serve giant burritos, juicy burgers, cold draft beer, and the perfect margarita. Enjoy happy hour Monday through Friday 2 to 7. And to celebrate the madness, $10 pitchers of Outlaw Light or 10 wings with a domestic pint for just $15. Don't forget to ask about catering. Order today at lolasburritojoint.com.
Don't pick a Cinderella for your backyard. Choose the top seed, Superior Fence and Rail. the best in town, with one-day installations and a labor warranty that never quits. And through the end of March, they're going hard to the paint with a 5% discount. That's a slam dunk value of up to $500. Upgrade your home with a deal that's nothing but net. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceRail.com.
SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Looking for golf that doesn't feel like golf? Welcome to Pine Royale, Callahan's new golf entertainment destination. Play a 9-hole par 3 course, compete in TrackMan-powered driving bays, and get ready for all-new 18-hole mini golf coming soon. As the sun goes down, the course lights up. Add in great food, a full bar, and space to hang with the whole crew, and suddenly golf feels a whole lot more social. Search Pine Royale Callahan and come play today.
Yo, ET here. And you know that on the field, preparation wins championships, right? Well, the same goes for your health. Right here in my side of town in Fleming Island, Encore Research Group is helping locals take charge through cutting-edge research studies. Everything from weight loss to diabetes and hypertension. Their team of local, multi-specialty doctors is focused on advancing medicine and keeping our community healthy. If you want to see if you qualify, check them out at EncoreDocs.com.
All right, Jack, so let's talk about it. Spring cleaning feels great until your drains remind you what they've been holding on to all winter. If your sink's burping, your shower's backing up, or your toilet's hesitating like it's reading a blitz, it's time to call in the pros. Call Duck Duck Rooter. During their spring drain cleaning promotion, get your drains cleaned plus a free camera inspection for just $129. Must have outside clean out. Honest pricing, proven experience, no fourth quarter surprises. When you're stuck, call the Duck. That's 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
March is coming in like a lion at Best Bet, and Clockwork Cash Out is back with a vengeance at all locations. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in March, from 6 p.m. till midnight, $500 will be given away every 30 minutes while playing the table games. The excitement is roaring at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine. For more details, visit bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
XL Primetime and Bud Light is all about the buckets Thursday and Friday to tip off the tournament. Join Joe C., Matt, and Leon at the Southside Ale House in Tinseltown, noon Thursday, and Monkey's Uncle at the beach on Friday. That's Hoops Heaven and XLP with Bud Light.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. XL Primetime Thursday, restored by Rebound Rehab, with 12 locations across the First Coast. Check out reboundrehab.com.
The Ale House in Tinseltown, Southside Boulevard. Drop on by and say hello to us. It could be one of your headquarters, your HQ for March Madness and everything that's going on. And we are tipping off the madness on this beautiful Thursday. I'm telling you, the temperatures are great. The sun is shining, but it's still barstool weather as far as I'm concerned because of the NCAA tournament. So drop on by right here on Southside Boulevard in Tinseltown and say, hey, we would love to see you. I did meet Tiger Woods' cousin just a minute ago. I don't know if you guys know this. One of our diehard fans is he said, I don't know if you know this. He goes, but I'm Tiger Woods' cousin.
Really?
I said, really? Is that a fact? He goes, yeah, my name is In the Woods, because he was talking about golfing.
Clever.
Yeah, exactly. He was working it. But when you look at these upsets that maybe most of you are trying to earmark in the first round, let us know what they are. Matt said all 12 over 5s as far as he is concerned is going to go down.
No, I didn't say they're all going to go down. I said those easily could be upsets.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, I'm trying to make sure that I'm quoting you correctly, but Leon, I thought I heard him say that all 12s were going to knock down.
I think you misheard
the 5.
Well, I know he picked High Point. I know he picked he picked McNeese, didn't you?
I did pick McNeese and High Point.
Okay, all right.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, so that's
those are onions right there, bro.
Yeah.
Onions.
2 12s lost last season.
Last year?
Yep.
Was it 2? Okay.
And I will defend Matt. He definitely didn't say they're all going to win.
Thank you.
I think JJ, as you know, usually I'm kind of working that angle just to see if I can get him to bite.
But
like
if they all do win, he will take credit for it.
You better believe it.
Damn right I will.
You better believe it. All right. So, any upsets that you've got, and obviously the 9 over the 8, we won't even acknowledge it. Okay, it's 10 over 7, 11 over 6, or beyond, and 12 over 5 being the most popular. But let's get into that just a little bit.
By the way, real quick, we talk about the power conferences in college basketball.
Yeah.
There's 5 in college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
The Big East is a power conference in basketball.
Yeah, in hoops for sure.
100% it is.
Yeah, and it's because
they spend gobs of money.
Yeah, they've lived it. They've basically been the engine in college basketball for such a long, long time. And of course, you're going back to the Georgetowns of the world, the Villanovas, obviously UConn, all the ones that have done it forever.
Proud member of the Big East, by the way.
Yeah,
proud, very proud.
You were a member of the Big
absolutely.
East. Yeah, exactly.
Unanimous selection in 1991. Oh, boy.
I do love that. All right, so I want you guys to think about this just for a second, and you guys can keep it coming with some of your upset picks. 641-1010, hit the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. But I want you guys to think about best coaching combos that coach the college game and coach the basketball and football at the same university, okay? So the college game, which university has the best pair of coaches, football and basketball currently? And if you want to go back in time, since Big Search, we can easily make this a Throwback Thursday topic as well. And if you can think of the best that
the number one
that school has ever had, you can have a little fun with that. But who would you have right now?
Probably DeBoer and the Cheater, probably at the top, I would think. Right? I mean, I can't think of anyone else. Kalen DeBoer and the
Get
Cheater.
over it, dude. He's out of the job after this year. What do you mean?
Oh, come on, man.
DeBoer's
he's won big everywhere he's been.
Well, except Alabama.
All right. Okay, just hang on one second. Who else is going to be on the top? Start looking at it. Start really looking at it.
Well, if we're going all time, I will say.
No.
I know. But Leon just said that. I would say Billy Urban was nasty, or Spurrier Billy,
or Spurrier Billy, yeah. Billy Urban was nasty. That little run was.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They either one of those. If you go all time, and you can definitely do a little Throwback Thursday theme to it.
What about Duke?
Right now, you got Shire and Manning.
ACC champion.
Yeah, you can argue that.
Hey, listen.
You can argue
Duke
that.
won the ACC.
The difference is
Duke was the number 1 seed overall.
Football's the engine. That's
what about Texas? I mean, I know Joe hates the basketball coach from Texas.
Yeah. Well,
speaking of cheaters.
Yeah. Well, it's not like the one that I was after, JJ, was the former Texas Longhorn coach, Rick Barnes.
Oh, he's at Tennessee.
He's at Tennessee now.
Sorry.
And you might put Barnes and Heupel among your, say, top 10, top 5, because Barnes has won more and yet won less than any other top Division I college basketball coach out there.
I think JJ hit it. It's probably Sean Miller and Sark.
Yeah, and
that's probably currently number 1.
Was Miller's cheater too? They're all cheaters.
Was Donovan there with Spurrier?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how long he lasted. If you think about it, Big, he went from the Spurrier era into the Urban era.
Okay.
And obviously
that's a good one. Spurrier and Donovan.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
And so if you want to just think about over the long haul of time, that definitely counts. I know someone's going to mention Todd Golden and John Summerall soon, but I don't want to be the first to do it. But somebody is.
Sure you don't.
Yeah. And then what about what Jay Lucas has done down there in South Florida along with Mario, getting his team to the national championship game?
Hey, Jay's got to win on Friday night. That's all I got to say.
Yes, he does. He'll be the last one to tip off.
As someone who's watched exactly one Miami game this year, I'm all in.
I've watched 2, bro.
Of course.
I was in person here in Jacksonville. I'm a big fan.
How about Joey McGuire and Graham McCaslin, Texas Tech?
Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to put Willie Fritz along with Kelvin Sampson up there.
Fritz is a good coach, man.
Okay? That's really not a bad one when you think about it.
Yeah.
And the fact that
I feel like we're missing a big one. JJ hit the big one we were missing, Texas. I feel like we're missing like a really big one.
Louisville.
Leonard Hamilton.
Oh, Louisville's good.
Yeah, Louisville's
good.
Pat Kelsey's not this huge name, but what is Louisville? 4 seed?
Pat might get fired too. So.
And Jeff Brom to me is one of the best college football coaches in America.
Really good
He's
coach.
good.
Yeah,
he's good.
Really good coach. You can go Dana Altman and Dan Lanning out there in Oregon. There's a few that you could put up there. And then if you start thinking,
what about Michigan? Oh, well, actually, never mind.
Yeah, because
Michigan has a great coach. Yeah,
you could include Whittingham with his 0-0 record right now. He hasn't lost a game yet.
He's clearly done it.
Yeah, and look, Michigan has done extremely well to get back to where you knew them. Their golden era was the Fab Five and all that going back in time, but they've been able to kick out some other good runs.
All right, speaking of Michigan, how about
hoops history?
Izzo and Pat Fitzgerald, Michigan State?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because Fitzgerald also has the 0-0 record. The state of Michigan with two brand new Power 4 football coaches. Fitzgerald coming out of not purgatory, but he was basically vanquished by Northwestern and basically had to take the
wrongly vanquished.
Yeah, wrongly had to basically take the heat of what was going on up there.
Yeah.
And then he sat on the sidelines for how long, Matt? 4 or 5 years?
No, not that long.
Is that
two? I think
two or three.
2 or 3.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna pull that up because.
By the way, somebody texted in about Mike White. He's not the best coach, but he's respectable.
He is.
I know
That's actually a great
here.
point. That's
and we all know Kirby's the best coach in college football.
Yeah,
right. I think that's the one we're missing. Actually,
unless you're asking Matt,
He's taken. No, Kirby's definitely the best coach.
Okay. Why? Who are you going to say?
Close to Ian Sig. It's very close.
You had said Signetti.
It's very close to Ian Sig.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's another one we're missing because Mike White's done a great job wherever
he's got him to the tournament in 2 years running,
and that was a blank show when he got there in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's done
another one on the text line. If we're going all time, this has got to be it. I didn't realize Bear Bryant was even at Kentucky, but he was at Kentucky the same time as Rupp.
At the Rupp, yeah.
So that's insane.
That is a good one. And if Kentucky Phil is listening, he's probably the one who nominated that one and would argue tooth and nail.
But also Tom Izzo and Nick Saban. Michigan State.
Yeah, because Saban was Sparty. The classic, and I don't remember the exact details of this, but you can appreciate it from up in Lexington, the football versus basketball love. And in those years, football hardly meant anything up there.
I think
so.
As the story goes, season was unbeaten, actually.
As the story goes, Bear Bryant wins an SEC, might have even run the table.
No, 11-1. It wasn't unbeaten.
Was it 11-1? And Rupp wins the SEC. And one gets a wristwatch and the other one gets a Cadillac.
Right. Wow.
So how do you think that, honestly, that's the difference.
To be fair, some wristwatches are worth as much as a Cadillac, but I doubt it was one of those.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was not, but yeah, exactly. Because it just, and at that point, Bear's like, I got to get up and get out of here. And we all know that he moved on from there.
So Kentucky won the national title in basketball that year, by the way.
Yeah.
And their football team's only loss was the last regular season game of the year against number 9 Tennessee. The score 7-0.
Beautiful.
The week before they beat North Dakota 83-0. I love looking at these old schedules, man.
It is pretty neat. And speaking of old, let's look back at last year just for a hot minute coming up here in a second. What happened to Auburn? I know what the answer is. It's Bruce Pearl there and then not there. But they were in the Final Four a year ago and then did not make it to the tournament this year. Janai,
with a pretty good team.
Yeah, Janai was awesome. He was a heck of a player for them last year. And you take a look at a few other guys that were also there that came in Baker Mazzara and Johnson, a handful of those other guys. But Janai Broome was the catalyst. Denver Jones, really, really good player a year ago. So let's just at least take a look at the Final Four for last year. Have a little fun with that. And see if the likes of Florida and Houston can get back to it. They played in the championship game a season ago. All right, drop on by the Ale House right here in Tinseltown, Southside Boulevard. We'd love to see you. You got cold Bud Lights. They've got, of course, everything cranking when it comes to the delicious menu. Zingers, wings. You can go with the nachos, whatever you want, but stop on by, and they promise they will have all these televisions cranking so you can watch some NCAA tournament action.
XL Prime Time, driven by Duval Ford. Now, another March update, delivered by Fleming Island Center for Clinical Research. The future of medicine starts here.
With your March update, I'm Sam Nelson. The SEC leads all conferences with 10 teams in the NCAA tournament. Georgia, Vanderbilt, and Arkansas tip off this afternoon, while Texas and Texas A&M get going tonight. And the first game of the opening round should be a battle as number 8 Ohio State matches up with number 9 TCU. That's your March update on 1010XL.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Hey everybody, Jennifer Marion with Randy Marion Cadillac in Jacksonville here to say hello, and we'd sure like to have your business.
You know what? They're going to love the king of price.
My dad believes in making great deals and having a great selection in stock.
Cadillac XT4s, XT5s, and XT6s, and Escalades.
The all-electric Cadillac Lyriq.
CT4s and CT5s.
Cadillac luxury and selection is just waiting for you.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Northeast Florida's highest-rated residential home electrical contractor is American Electrical, providing unsurpassed quality in Duval, St. Johns, Clay, and Nassau counties. No matter your electrical problem or project, large or small, American Electrical will get it done at a price that's right. High-quality electrician, that's who they are. Trusted company that's been on the First Coast for decades, proudly serving the community while being a big part of the community. Call American Electrical for all your electric needs at 737-7770. Wired right at a fair price.
Coach Campo here, and I just want to tell you about the best pizza I've had right here in Duval, and that's Tony D's Pizza. Tony works hard to make every slice perfect. If you love pizza like I do, you need to go to Tony D's, Bay Meadows and 295.
If you're listening to 1010 and you're a parent, chances are your kids are playing sports. Check out i9sports.com with spring and summer registration open right now. In the gym or on the field, and now at Tocoi Creek High School and Westside Middle. Check it out, i9sports.com.
Gold and silver prices are near all-time highs. If you have old jewelry lying around, Estates Roadshow wants to buy it. Gold and silver, old rings, chains, even broken jewelry. Cash in while gold and silver are hot. The Estates Roadshow is in the First Coast area today through Friday, 10 to 5. In St. Augustine at World Golf Renaissance and in Palm Coast at the Holiday Inn Express. Visit estatesroadshow.com or follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all upcoming local events and locations.
Been in a car crash? I'm local attorney Rick Alexander, and I've made it our mission at the Alexander Law Practice to listen to you so I can fight for the best possible result for you. I've been practicing over 30 years, and our team focuses on guiding you through the entire process. And because fees and reimbursement costs come out at the end of the case, I will never ask you to come out of pocket. For a free review, call 904-400-6600 or log on to alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
What does your dream backyard look like? The team at CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can design an outdoor kitchen layout custom built to your taste and lifestyle. You dream it, they can build it. At CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living, CSSOutdoor.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal.
Stand back, Jason. I'm gonna
Sneeze? Yeah, I saw that coming.
It's all this spring pollen, Jason. It's outside and it's inside my house, and I just can't stop. I can't stop.
Sneezing? Okay, let me help you with that.
How can you help?
At Bueller Air and Plumbing, we can improve your indoor air quality with air purifiers, UV lights, and filtration systems. Every new system we install includes high-efficiency 4-inch filters that work better and last longer, even if you forget to change them.
Wow, that's amazing. It's amazing.
Life can get pretty dusty sometimes. If you spend all day, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. XL Primetime Thursday, restored by Rebound Rehab, with 12 locations across the First Coast. Check out reboundrehab.com.
Beautiful day. I tell you what, if you're out and about, you want to drop on by the Southside Ale House in Tinseltown, you can enjoy some delicious food. You can get you a bucket of Bud Lights, whatever it might be. But certainly Bud Light enjoying the NCAA tournament, and we are out here. Hold up today. We will be at Monkey's Uncle in Jack's Beach tomorrow as well. So drop on by either today or tomorrow. We'd love to see you. Joe C., Matty Hayes. You can check out his stuff at USA Today Sports and the Hurricane Hall of Famer, Big Sirs, as we are hanging out here and watching the beginning of the NCAA tournament and the beginning of your bracket being 100% destroyed. You know that is coming, but we'll look at the upsets that we have plugged in for today and see if any of them come through and fall our way.
You know what? Maybe we should get like a timer on how long before it's busted.
All right, so we can do it with our XLP bracket. We can kind of keep an eye on it from all of ours, whichever ones that you cooked up first. I'll have to take a look and see. I might have picked all right, I'll look and find my first upset, and you do it as well. But we'll get back to the best coaching combos in basketball and football. Your suggestions in Power 4 ball, wherever you want to take it, 641-1010. Hit the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. But Big Sirs, it is spring break week around St. Johns County, Duval County, all over the place. And do you have the kids hold up at your place?
Yeah, the grannies are at the house. So I'm going to go by name. There's Lee, Fat, Aiden, and then Reverend Doctor. I call him Reverend Doctor because he goes to a private school. And he wears the
uniform.
He wears a suit, a tie, and
does he
the
now?
Pants and the hard shoes.
Oh, that's cool.
And when I see him go to school, I call him Reverend Doctor. He looks like a freedom fighter. But yeah, they've been at the house, and I love them. They're entertaining.
Okay, but here's the ultimate question.
The ultimate question is:
are they eating you out of house and home?
They eating. Let me just tell you that. Absolutely. I can just tell you this. I went to Publix. I ordered 20 wings. Right, it's 4 of them. Because kids when they get bored, they eat. All right.
You ordered 2 things of 20, so
yeah,
40
wings. And I thought, I went to the watering hole, came back home about 10. I thought I'd have me a nice 10-piece. I have 4 left.
Wow.
Get
So
in
you
my
had
belly!
You had 10% of what you purchased left.
Yeah.
That was your tip.
Yeah. So yesterday, I go to Jackie's. I tell you about the seafood place.
Right.
I ordered some shrimp, crab legs, and I said, all I ask is just have 1 cluster left when I get home. Okay, a cluster.
One little cluster.
And I want this corner of the shrimp left for me when I get home. It was there.
It was?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I had to put it up. They put it up for me.
Yeah, a little respect for the big man.
Yeah,
Okay?
Yeah.
And look, it's only right. It really is only right that they do that because you're entertaining them. You're making sure that they're good to go. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's better than that, right?
Yeah.
They go, right?
Right.
They come, you feed them whatever you got, and then they go eventually.
Yeah. Look, I think in any case, and we got the G-Babes, Em and Lim, I love them to death. But at the same time, when they come in, they will dirty more dishes and sample more food that they're not going to finish, okay? They ain't going to finish it unless it's the one thing that you want to have when you come home like you're describing. That's the only thing they will tear through and eat every bit of it.
Really?
The other one, they'll sample a little bit of this. I don't want that, Nona. I want something else. And what does Nona do? She goes and gets whatever they want for them. And it could be ice cream, cookies, chips, chicken fingers. It doesn't matter.
And you know what's different about us being grandparents?
Yeah.
And then when we were kids with our parents, because my parents would tell me, if you don't like what I cook, you eat or starve.
Right.
Eat or starve. But with the grandkids, we coddle a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
We're a little bit more understanding. But our parents.
Well, first off, that was when we were growing up.
That's
because
true.
now,
That's true.
if I may revert back to the plane ride of a couple days ago with little Jeffrey,
I thought
3-year-old Jeffrey, she's asking him, well, do you want this? And he screams at the top of his lungs, no!
Oh, boy.
And I'm thinking to myself, Daddy got the whoop right on the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the ass. But that ain't happening now.
Yeah.
That stuff ain't happening now.
No, that's not.
And he wouldn't even have taken you to the airplane bathroom and do it.
No, I'd have grabbed him by whack.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. That's how it went down.
There's no need to take the bat because you want it to be done in front of everybody.
Yeah.
He needs to feel that embarrassment.
You're teaching a lesson.
Yes.
And you're trying to get the shock and awe going. Is what
Yes.
you're trying to
There's
do.
nothing wrong with shock and awe.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. As Mrs. Solana did to me in
You
third
young
grade.
parents out there, there's nothing wrong with shock and awe, okay?
Mrs. Solana would get us by the hair in the third grade, and she says, "I will take you and I will shake you." And she had you going in every different direction.
Listen, my mama told me this one before we went in the store. Don't look at nothing. Don't ask for nothing because I ain't buying nothing.
And what did you do? You didn't look at anything, you didn't ask for anything, and you just did what you're supposed to do.
That
Right?
part.
And TLD had this unbelievable skill, the lovely Diane, with the kids going through the checkout when they're trying to get candy off of the little display area right there. She would reach just to the bottom of the arm, and she'd get the perfect little pinch, just where it would just same thing. She was just trying to do a little shock and awe. No one could see it. She just had this one little pinch, and Michael in the middle, and Andy, Hyla, whomever, they would rein it in because they knew there was going to be trouble up ahead. If not, all right, Coach. Best coaching combos. You guys can keep it coming with that. But let's talk about one other thing that Ozzy and the social media team asked us yesterday, and you guys can chime in on it. The most dominant national champion in hoops that we've seen.
All time?
Yeah.
All time.
In your sporting life.
Those Duke teams in the 90s were pretty.
They were pretty damn
dominant.
Good. All right, I put 90 the UNLV team up.
Okay. Well, they smashed Duke.
They smashed Duke by like 30 points.
Yeah, they did. But they only had two good runs. I mean, Duke in the 90s had how many runs?
Well, true that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a national championship.
Just one team.
One team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A team.
My lifetime?
Because
Man,
if you go,
that Kentucky 96 team was
they were really
devastating, man.
All right, so start thinking about that. Let's at least roster them up here just for 1 second and get into it. But that's what you're looking at right now. All right. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am going to do it with the Florida Gators because the team that is the defending national champion, the coach that's at the highest arc right now is the basketball coach instead of the football coach. So let's hit the 10-10 take with Valvoline Instant right now.
Now, Joe C's 10-10 take.
Serviced by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes. Oil changes in 15 minutes or less, guaranteed.
They will take care of you. Look for them all over the First Coast. And Florida is now seen as what? A football school trying to become a football school once again. They are a national champion winning basketball school. But to get the football, the most important sport back, Johnny Summerall, no H, no E, he has got to get it going to where it looks like what it once was. We just mentioned the greatest basketball and football combos, and we quickly came up at all time with Spurrier and Billy Donovan, with Billy Donovan and Urban Meyer. And now Todd Golden is just waiting for somebody to come up and say, hey, be part of this. And so the football program has now got to join the basketball program because it is a blue blood in the biggest sport, but they have lost their way. We'll see if they can get it back. Spring practice going on right now, and, of course, they got football to look forward to in the fall. That is the 10-10 take. Big Sirs?
Well, I mean, they took the yard. Basketball runs y'all yard now.
Yeah. It's kind of like you were talking with Slay yesterday about it.
I asked him. I already knew the answer.
Yeah, you've been using a lot of prison references lately.
No, that's not a prison reference.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
That's not
that
a
kind of
prison.
is.
That's street lingo right there. That's street lingo.
The yard, what are you talking about? That's the yard, in prison. I'm enjoying it. I'm entertained by it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You must have watched the movie lately.
Exactly, because I'm looking at Leon, and Leon just said, just simple.
It's the yard.
Who's running it?
Who runs the yard?
Have you been watching Mayor of Kingstown?
I've been watching nothing like that. I'm just saying. I'm saying basketball right now, their chests are out. They're banging their chests.
You better believe
at
it.
Florida.
Yeah.
Because they're the winners.
Yeah.
I know what our basketball team felt like when we was at Miami because they were horrible.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Tito Halford, who's Alf Halford's son, our team, wide receivers and DBs, used to beat them and pick up basketball. So we knew that they were terrible and horrible. And then And so when they came to the little parties and stuff like that, and we walked in, they walked out because we were razzing. So I'm just saying, bro.
Dang, they couldn't even party with y'all.
No, they couldn't party with us, man. You don't earn. Listen, you have to earn the right to party with us.
But that does happen all over in college.
Of course it does.
In college sports, the football team always takes on the basketball team at the gym. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. That is.
And it's never like real basketball. The football team gets it down and dirty. Y'all start like
toughen them up,
pushing, and yeah.
Kind of a rite of passage, which is A-okay.
Yes.
All right, we'll keep it rolling. The Southside Ale House in Tinseltown, we'd love to see you drop on by and say, hey, watch some of this ball. You got it going with Nebraska and Troy underway, single digits, but it is underway. TCU, Ohio State, we'll check them all out as we keep it going. And you guys let us know the upsets that you have on the board today and your final 4 picks. Hit us on the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford Mobile Service. Game-ready service right to your driveway. Jags, Gators, high school heroes. 1010XL covers it all. The 1010XL network is now streaming on YouTube and all your favorite social channels at 1010XL.
I'm with Craig from Cycles of Jacksonville. Honda going off-road. They've got it all. 2-wheel, 4-wheel. What's happening, my man?
Man, they've got the Talon. They got the Talon R. They've got the Talon Live Valve. If you're looking to do some farm work, they've got the Pioneer 700, Pioneer 1000. Legendary Honda reliability. Super fun. Dirt bikes, of course, always amazing. More podium finishes than any other company. Can't go wrong there.
And families love it when they go off-road with Honda. Check them out. Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic near Regency. CyclesofJacksonville.com.
Yeah, I know how awful it is to get injured, but not like my friend Tom who got rear-ended last year. Tom McManus here. Morgan & Morgan can help you. They're the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. 1,000 lawyers, 100 offices across the nation, and over $30 billion recovered. And guess what? They don't get a single penny unless you do. A proven track record with backup. Hard to find these days, but not with Morgan & Morgan. For the people, that's right. Get injured due to someone's neglect, get paid. Dial pound law or check out forthepeople.com.
Nikki Sema with Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. With this beautiful weather, wouldn't it be incredible to create more outdoor living space to enjoy your home to its fullest?
That's right. Spring and St. Patty's Day. What a great combination to create your new lucky
and charming
space.
And as you're spring cleaning, accentuate your home with new floors for a vibrant new feel from Lifetime Flooring.
Or even upgrade your patio or garage floor with Lifetime floor coating.
Come experience the Lifetime difference. Call or visit one of our showrooms today for our St. Patty's Day specials throughout March.
If you or someone you know are having a special day soon, perhaps the birth of a baby or a big birthday for a senior citizen, Kuhn Flowers will send the perfect arrangement. JJ LaSelva here with 1010XL, and I've personally experienced the magic of a Kuhn Flowers delivery. Log on or call KuhnFlowers.com.
Come visit the best sports restaurant in town. That's Big Dogs in Orange Park, known for great burgers, huge wings, pizza, salads, and special nightly events like trivia and karaoke. You'll all love it at Big Dogs Restaurant in Orange Park.
And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of All Trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater irrigation
and drainage too.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Since 1927, Jacksonville has trusted Coil Fencing to protect what matters. And I trust them too. From tough chain link to your commercial project to sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love, Coil does it all. Did you know that Coil can also install, service, and maintain those automatic gates that help protect your neighborhood or business? To schedule a complimentary consultation, visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
At the First Coast YMCA, there's no place like this place.
with programs and experiences that will bring your whole family together. Summer will be here before we know it, and Y Summer Day Camp registration is now open. Visit your local Y to secure your child's spot early for a season full of memories and adventure. Don't delay. Day camps will fill up. There's no place like this place, so visit your local Y to sign up or online at fcymca.org. Search Summer Day Camp.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Southside Ale House for the NCAA tournament. It's a great place to grab a bar stool, order a cold pint, maybe some of those delicious zingers, whatever it might be, and you can watch a lot of NCAA tournament action right here. Big screens are fired up, ready to go, and we have March Madness all over the place. A couple games going on right now, a couple more before we are done. They will tip off, and we will keep our eye on all of it as you'll have leaderboard updates coming on 1010XL 925 throughout the day. And you've got shows everywhere today and tomorrow, so we hope you guys will be part of it. That's for sure. Joe C., Maddie, Big Sur's here. Aaron's producing the show here, and JJ back there at HQ. Spurrier and Coach K at Duke in the late 80s was also mentioned. Spurrier did more things at Duke than anybody had ever done, and obviously Coach K is Coach K. It's like if you name one great one, whoever the other guy is next to him as far as the best coaching duos in football and basketball on any campus, hard to argue with them. Another one was, let's see here, going back to Lute Olson in his days at Arizona. Where is it? Dick Tomey and Lute Olson. Would you go with that one?
Yeah.
Matt, you can remember that?
Dick Tomey did a lot there, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, was it? He kind of brought them from. They were kind of the ashes when he got there. So, yeah, that's a very good one, actually. And Lute is legendary. Legendary.
Oh, yeah. He was a great coach for a long, long time. That's for sure. All right, we also asked the best NCAA tournament teams that you have seen. A little Throwback Thursday theme for that. And
wait a second. How about Nick Saban and the Cheater? Because the Cheater was there with Nick Saban, too. In fact, I think the Cheater got to the Final Four with Nick Saban.
I'm trying to remember if he did get to the Final.
They did. They did. Didn't Alabama get to the Final Four like 3 years ago?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. You can't just do you understand what you're saying? There are too many cheaters in college basketball to say
2024. So the 23-24 season.
You're not listening to me. There's so many cheaters in college basketball. You can't call him the cheater.
He's blatant.
No, Will Wade wrote the book on it. Nate Oates just checked it out of the library. Are you kidding me?
Nate is just very disingenuous is what he is. That's the problem.
Yeah, maybe, which is fine. But in the name of Bill Self, you can't call one guy the cheater. Okay?
By the way, how memorable is college basketball? They made it to the Final Four 2 years ago, and none of us are just like, okay, maybe.
Yeah,
exactly. It's the right. It's a gambling sport.
It's
well, I mean that was Saban's last
because,
year. 23 was Saban's last year. All right.
Yeah.
It is a gambling sport, Joe. Stop it.
Well, I'm not even trying to debate that or deny that, but just if you're not a fan, you may not remember. I don't remember much. Doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the hell out of it.
Do you remember who Michigan played to win the national championship in football?
No. I'm going to answer no right now.
Wow.
Okay.
JJ, do you?
Say that again?
Who did Michigan beat to win the national title?
Boom.
Thank you.
DeBoer, your guy who's not won anything.
Yeah, it takes us back to that. But look, it comes and goes. It weaves in and out of my brain, but it doesn't mean I don't love the hell out of it. And it's not just because of gambling. Like, I can go back to
right, but also
it's because we don't care.
Also, if I said, do you remember?
Don't care.
Right,
doesn't
but
mean we
if
don't
you cared, you would have known Alabama less than 2 years ago went to the Final Four. Is my point.
Also, JJ, to be fair, if I asked you what IPA you drank a month ago,
I would never drink an IPA.
Yeah. No, not you, Joe.
Yeah.
If I asked you what IPA you drank a month ago at your watering hole, you'd know.
Yeah, well, I went the other day to Hornsky's, and I had I think it's called
Hornsky's,
which is a great one.
It's kind of my point, Joe. It's what you like.
Yeah, but no. All I'm simply saying is I consume it all, and I don't remember.
Wait, are we talking
it all.
IPAs or basketball right now?
Yeah, both. I consume it all, and I don't remember it all. But like last year, name the Final Four teams. Like some of that stuff just it doesn't have.
It's easy. Florida,
We already went
Houston,
over it a
Duke,
little bit.
Florida, Houston, Duke, and Auburn.
Yeah, because we went over it just a little while ago, but that's the only reason.
That's my point.
But
you're actually making JJ's point right now.
No, I'm not even trying to, like I said, make the point or not make the point. But there are so many, like, I can't remember the Final Four in college football from 2 years ago necessarily, or before the college football playoff took off. But does it mean I didn't enjoy it? Like,
you don't remember Washington beating Texas and Michigan beating Alabama?
Well, yeah, when you start to say it again, then yeah. But no, I don't remember them, like, right off the bat.
You're almost un-American.
Yeah, and I can remember major championships when it's brought back up as far as who did what. But
can you remember, like, NFL?
Yeah, but it just comes and goes. It's like, in other words,
the IPA at the Barstool never comes and goes. You remember that one?
No, I don't. Actually, it comes and goes.
Joe is a smell the roses.
Yeah, man.
He is. He totally is.
And I'm a Jimmy Buffett song. I love the now. Okay, and so it just comes and goes. But it doesn't define whether it's a good sport, bad sport, just a gambling sport or not. That's all I'm saying. Every year I enjoy the hell out of it.
I do too. I'm not saying that at all. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It's a great sport. It's the best 3 weeks in sports every year.
Right.
I don't disagree with that at all. All I'm saying is it's a gambling sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in large part, it became the best 3 weeks because of the gambling part of it. But there's very little that can compete with what goes on over a 96-hour period from today until whatever the total number of hours are until Sunday night.
Very little. Maybe Augusta.
When you go from 64 to 16.
If you're talking about that amount of time, maybe Augusta.
Yeah. And heck, I suppose it would rival it in a golf fan's world, but I don't think anything rivals this because you can watch this from noon until after midnight.
Right,
although
if they go to a 20 or 24 team playoff in college football and they play the first round Thursday, Friday,
here we
Saturday,
go.
that's going to be pretty good. That'll be pretty good.
It won't be.
Yeah, and I would not go, and I would not go down that road and think that's going to equal this. This is a bunch of faceless, nameless. I think I know who that team is. That other team I've never heard of type of stuff. But it's still, and the gambling does play a part here because the office bracket more than anything else has made it what it is. And that could be for $5, $10, or whatever. It definitely has had a huge hand in it. I'm just saying, I'm simply trying to compare it. 24 teams in college football. I don't know how many eyeballs would be on there for the first round, second round.
See, this is what I've never understood with you guys about this. The NFL is 2 teams shy from half their teams making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Half.
Right.
And you guys are going to get upset because they're going to expand the college football playoff to 16 of 135?
Well, no, because
or 20 of 135?
They're different sports.
Yeah,
and we will all admit that the college football regular season is much more intriguing than the NFL regular season. It's not even close. You can lose 5, 6, 7 games and get in the playoffs in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, when you go to 20 or 24, you'll be able to lose 4 games in college.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, it still may be just as intriguing.
Yes,
but you don't feel the pinch of a loss.
The Rays are going to have 13-4 on their
right, but you guys are also looking at it through the lens of what you grew up watching, and I agree with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying when you've grown up on that, it's different. When you're in the here and now and you've only been a college football fan for 10 or 15 years, you're like, all right, let's go to 24.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're probably heading in that direction. I'm resistant to it because I kind of feel like we've hit a good number here because I think there's the potential already. We've had blowouts. The potential of even more blowouts in the opening games exists because there's.
So, like I said yesterday, if you had Notre Dame at Oregon and you had Texas at Ole Miss, it would have been a phenomenal playoff.
Well, let's just kind of put.
Where does it end, though?
Everybody does deserve a seat at the table.
Yeah.
Some people guys are
well, 14 of the 32 NFL teams do.
I'm just saying, some people got to watch from the window. Everybody don't get.
That's a level playing field, though, in the NFL.
And don't kid yourself. If they go to 19 games in the NFL, which is what they want to do,
19 now.
It'll soon be 16 of the 32 NFL teams.
We don't even have
18.
We haven't even ratified 18.
Or whatever it is. Whatever it is. They're going to add another playoff team too.
Yeah. Super fan. All right, let's keep it rolling.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you when you get to half of a league in the playoffs,
The NBA does it. The NHL does it.
Yes.
And I would argue that's not good.
It's not good. I'm not even.
And I would argue that those sports have never been more popular.
What?
But
dude,
the NBA and the NHL have never been more popular. What are you on, drugs?
They've never earned more for their media rights.
That's not
That's
what
different.
popularity means.
Well, it is to them. Believe me, it is to them.
All right, we'll keep it rolling into the 1 o'clock hour. Southside Ale House. Tip off to the madness that's happening right here. Drop on by. Enjoy a cold Bud Light. Maybe some of those delicious zingers.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford. Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
Looking for the win. Scobie sweeps the legs. 59 yards away. He's got it. Jacksonville wins.
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infiniti is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infiniti is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infiniti? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfiniti.com or visit Atlantic Infiniti off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
It's not girl talk, it's sports talk.
Let's talk football.
Tom McManus adds his helmet to the heels with Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl. Afternoons 2 to 4. Fought for you by Green Law Group on 1010XL.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La playa awaits.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting. Repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting. Checkmate.
I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate's mascot and brand ambassador.
Why do you even talk in these ads?
People see me on the trucks, Brendan, so they expect to hear from me as well.
But I have over a decade's experience personally installing high-quality polymer floors right here in Jacksonville.
Well, I'm a professional mascot, riding around on the side of your trucks, smiling at passers-by.
Then could you at least tell people about our two-stage polymer application process? Give your garage the finishing touch with a gorgeous floor that's guaranteed to last?
A bit busy posing for selfies, I'm afraid.
Years of experience?
Check. Adorable mascot?
Check. The team you need to make your garage gorgeous? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $5,000 per ounce, and silver is over $100 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold and silver for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Kuhn Flowers. The Florida Gators play in the first round of the NCAA tournament against Prairie View A&M. The Gators are 17-3 against SEC opponents, 9-4 in conference play, ranking second in the SEC with 14.3 offensive rebounds per game, led by Ruben Chinyelu, averaging 4.1. The Gators are 9-1 in their last 10, averaging just about 88 points. Their opponents have averaged 73.9 points per game. We will have that game for you here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM. Right now, 62 degrees at 103, time and 10, brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah. We know what cool sounds like. XL Primetime. But what does it feel like? Find out at FloridaHomeAC.com. 1010XL.
Gorgeous day to be out and about, and also a great day to be inside, particularly if you're set up at the bar here at the Southside Ale House. We are in Tinseltown, indoors or outdoors. They got two beautiful horseshoe bars. Look, I dream about a lot of things. Mine's a shotgun bar. Mine's an outdoor kind of a tiki bar setup. But a horseshoe bar like that, Big Stars, that ain't bad, bro.
Ain't bad at all, man.
And it's got all the selections there, the cold taps, anything else you want. But you can drop on by, enjoy lunch, get ready for the next round of games, take it all the way into the night tonight with everything that's going on here. We say thanks to the Ale House here in Tinseltown, of course, Bud Light bringing it to you as they tip off the madness. All right, so this is just one, and we don't need to debate what you like or don't like. You like what you like, right? Mm-hmm. But this is a good little list that Jake Marsh put together on X, top 10 sports days of the year. Okay,
I like it.
He ranked them. Okay, he ranked them. But like I said, you like what you like. You can go in any direction that you want.
Okay.
You want to go 10 to 1 or 1 to 10?
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Thanksgiving Eve of Feast Week. If we have a football game there, he's adding it to it. But the Thanksgiving Eve of Feast Week is pretty damn good, no matter what you're having. All right, number 9, Major League Baseball opening day.
Hang on a second. What's on Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I thought there was no sports on that day.
Yeah, I'm just reading what the guy put as his top 10.
Yeah, we're already this list is bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it already.
This sucks. All right. So let me.
You're gonna saw the look on Joe's face, JJ. He's just like,
whose list is this?
Just completely cut to his knees.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than one guy getting the show topic ready and the other guy killing it in like a half a second.
Well, whose list is this?
Jake Marsh. Let me just get to number 9.
All right, go ahead. Let's get through it.
Gosh, man.
I'm sorry. Let's get through it.
Like, holy crap. Major League Baseball opening day, number 9. Number 8,
very good.
Thanksgiving NFL triple-header. Number 7, Christmas Day, 2 NFL, 5 NBA. Number 6, college football playoff, New Year's Day. Number 5, the October-November loaded college football slate. Number 4, Sunday at the Masters. Number 3, March Madness round of 64 today and tomorrow, and then NFL Sunday, week 1.
So number 5 is just 2 months.
Right.
He's like November and October.
Right. Not only that, one is way undervalued, the Thanksgiving Day, because you also got like the Egg Bowl on Thursday, which is they used to do Texas and Texas A&M on Thursday too. So if you want to go back and if you go back to those days and have those games, college and NFL, then you're talking about a legit top 5.
They've moved those to Friday.
Yeah, they moved them to Friday. Yeah. And so now NFL owns another one.
College football is way too low, in my opinion.
Look,
actually, that's right, because the Thanksgiving, if you just did Thanksgiving weekend, that might be number 1 or number 2.
It's pretty good because honestly,
you're talking about all those rivalry games.
Yeah, and if you add in the Wednesday game and then the full Thursday and then Friday, because now Black Friday, the NFL said that we want a piece of that as well, along with the Egg Bowl or whatever else is being played. Of
course they do.
And then the NFL's king, and try and stop them because you can't. And then you go into Saturday, obviously with the slate of games, and that's rivalry weekend with all that goes on. And then Sunday speaks for itself, and then into Monday. Now, potentially, if the NFL gets Netflix to pony up another $1 billion or whatever it is they're going to give them, you will go from Wednesday to Monday, Leon.
Yeah.
But then Sunday you'll have like 2 games.
Right, but if you're going Wednesday to Monday, that might beat the 3 weeks in March.
Sunday you'll have maybe 2 games in the 1 p.m. window and maybe 2 in the 4 p.m. and then like the Sunday night game, which that kind of sucks.
Right, I'm trying to add that up. It would still be if you have 3 on Thursday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Friday. So you're at 5, and then I don't think they do anything on Saturday, and then you got the Monday nighter. So that's 6 games, 12 teams. No, yeah,
Maybe
you
with
probably still would
buys
have.
included. I don't know.
Yeah, you still would have a fair amount.
Interestingly, I got the college football's best games ranked here that I found online.
Okay.
10 to 1. You want to go for 10 to 1?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go 10 to 1.
Make sure you include Eve of Thanksgiving.
Here we go. November 7th, number 10, University of Miami versus Notre Dame. Number 10.
Oh, this is for
low.
next season.
That's pretty low, man.
Well, the
All
ones
right,
in
let's
front
hear the rest of them. All right.
Number 9, October 17th, Penn State at Michigan.
That's way too
I've
low.
already moved Notre Dame, Miami up.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
So
all
high.
right.
God.
November 7th, Georgia at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That's way too low, too.
That's too low, too? Okay.
Yeah.
At number 7, October 31st, Ohio State versus Southern California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, this should be good. Already my list is dead.
This list smells too Big Ten-y to me.
It does. It definitely does.
Number 6.
CBS-y.
Number 6, September 19th, LSU at Ole Miss.
Yeah,
that should be like 1, actually.
Yeah, the lane
JJ,
train.
let's get some SEC
Big
on
Surf.
CBS music behind
Big Surf, is that in Oxford? Is that LSU at Ole Miss?
Yeah, LSU
Yes.
at Ole Miss.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That might be number 1.
All right, at number 5, November 28th, Michigan at Ohio State.
5?
5.
Yeah.
This is
Number
a weird
4,
list.
October 10th, Georgia at Alabama.
Why?
They
Number 3.
provided pretty good
Come
games
on.
here.
I mean, Matt, that's such a crazy take.
Ahead of LSU at Ole Miss and ahead of Michigan, Ohio State. Seriously?
Yes.
Don't kill
No,
don't
don't
kill
be
the
ridiculous.
Well,
message.
Michigan, what's Michigan? A team with like 6-7 losses last year? And honestly, Ole Miss next year is not going to be even close to what they were this
What's
year.
Michigan? A team that's beaten Ohio State 4 of the last 5 times they played. That's what they are.
All right, number 3, September the 12th, Ohio State at Texas.
That's going to be a good one.
That'll be a great one.
Number 2, November 7th, Oregon at Ohio State.
If
This
they
is
can,
definitely a Big Ten.
Yes.
This list.
And number 1, October 17th, Ohio State at Indiana.
That
might have been a Big Ten rider, but
yeah, but so what? Those are still good games.
They're good games.
But you can put them in any number of order. But Alabama, Georgia has definitely delivered over the last whatever number of times. It's really the only time Kalen DeBoer steps up until the last time they played because he got his arse handed to him. But other than that, they definitely have provided some great theater. Indiana,
yes. I mean, I don't know what Mike Bobo was doing in that play call, running an option on that. When they fumbled the ball and they were getting ready to go in and take the lead, and that would have been it. Alabama would have been done. What was that play call?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
You
drilled
don't
down
with the white guy? Oh, man, Joe.
Yeah. Look.
Meanwhile, DeBoer's throwing outside to his tackle.
Yeah.
Caden Proctor.
I think Miami Notre Dame is like way too low on that list, considering the storylines.
I totally agree.
And the entire 2025 season was a battle on the field, but like between these two teams every single week, and the hate that came out of Notre Dame about Miami. You still hear Jeremiah Love like in NFL Combine interviews trying to dunk on Miami. It's like it's going to be a juicy game.
Yeah, they rekindle what once was about as good as you could have ever imagined or asked for.
What's he dunking, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What could he possibly be dunking?
I don't know. That we lost a national title?
He had like 20 yards in the game.
33.
Yeah, what's he dunking?
Exactly.
Yeah. It is strange that he would do that because there really are absolutely no bragging rights or no chatter that side should have.
No, take the L.
Miami.
Bro, they haven't won a championship since '88. You can't talk about nothing.
Take the L and move on.
Thank you. That part.
But it's still it should be higher on that list, and it will be.
To be fair, bro, you all haven't had one since
game.
2001. So
because both of them.
I got 3.
Both of them are going to come into this year with a hell of a lot of.
Oh yeah, a lot of vigor. Hey,
yeah,
I love it.
And a lot of
Yeah.
That's how bad y'all are. Florida has last won a national title before you have.
True facts.
Two of the best quarterbacks. I'm not acknowledging that. Two of the best quarterbacks in college football in that game as well coming back.
Yeah, because
CJ's gonna have a big year.
Told you guys the other day, CJ Carr is one of the betting favorites, if not the betting favorite for the Natty, and Notre Dame is one of the betting favorites, CJ Carr for the Heisman and them for the Natty because of how sucky their schedule is, and they're going to just stack together a lot of wins. But Darian Menza should be up there,
bro. Y'all, Darian
as a
Menza
Heisman
is the real deal.
betting favorite as well.
Darian Menza's gonna. I bet you Darian Menza. Well, I'll bet at lunch on this one. Definitely, he will have a better season than both Cam Ward and Carson Beck. He's
better
that
than
good.
Cam Ward,
Dude.
He has like school records.
Wait till you see him.
All right. I'll be happy to lose that bet.
Legit.
Nice.
I was looking for this one guy who did text in that he was all over the Buster Faulkner, John Summerall combo, thinking that's one of the better combos in the SEC. And so you just wait.
By the way, real quick, I also heard
rolls out there.
I also heard during my trip recently, we're way low on Darian Menza's the money that Miami paid. Way low. Not only for the money Miami's paying him, but for the money they had to buy him out to get out of Duke.
Give us a rough number. If we surmised
10.
Yeah, we surmised $1.5 million payback.
We surmised 10 to buy him out and to let him play for Miami, right?
Like combined.
Yeah.
We're way low.
Now, are we way more low on the buyout or the salary?
Both.
So you telling me
15?
that he's in Yaxel range? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying anything. I'm just telling you we are way low. Way low.
Are we talking cartel?
Because the person
money?
I was talking to, I was like, that's more than some, NFL quarterbacks. He said it's more than a majority of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were offering Ty Simpson 6. So if you think that he's that much better, and that was their
7 to 8.
very last option, and that's not including the buyout. So
It was the last guy on the board. The last.
He wasn't even on the board. They had to go get him on the board.
Right, the last chess piece on the board.
Yeah, they made him the board at the end.
Yeah,
that's for
well,
sure.
he had all the leverage, all of it.
All right, Southside Ale House, that's where we are. NCAA hoop action all over the place. Nebraska is up big right now, 8 points on Troy, trying to win their first ever NCAA tournament game. Go, you Matt Rule. It is XL Primetime.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford. Because radio is supposed to be fun.
Feels kind of like the first day of spring training for Little League here.
1010XL.
Looking for golf that doesn't feel like golf? Welcome to Pine Royale, Callahan's new golf entertainment destination. Play a 9-hole par 3 course, compete in TrackMan-powered driving bays, and get ready for all-new 18-hole mini golf coming soon. As the sun goes down, the course lights up. Add in great food, a full bar, and space to hang with the whole crew, and suddenly golf feels a whole lot more social. Search Pine Royale Callahan and come play today.
Pickett here. Restore comfort and confidence with oculoplastic specialist Mary Kate Wilson, MD, at the Eye Associates, Jacksonville's expert in oculofacial plastic and reconstructive care. Dr. Wilson specializes in eyelid surgery, cosmetic and reconstructive procedures, and treatments, always with a personalized approach. Now seeing patients at the beaches, Southside, and St. John's locations. To schedule your consultation with Dr. Wilson, call the Eye Associates, formerly Bowden Eye Associates, Schneider Eye and Wellness Center, and Janet A. Betchkel, MD, at 296-0098.
Catch the sights and sounds of the great outdoors from anywhere in the city. Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Logan, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Walls on the Nimnit Outdoors Show every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Been in a car crash? I'm local attorney Rick Alexander, and I've made it our mission at the Alexander Law Practice to listen to you so I can fight for the best possible result for you. I've been practicing over 30 years, and our team focuses on guiding you through the entire process. And because fees and reimbursement costs come out at the end of the case, I will never ask you to come out of pocket. For a free review, call 904-400-6600 or log on to alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink, designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus, straight from Dana White and AB, celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
Leon Serza here, your lemon pepper guy. You know Wingstop always delivers. And I'm not talking about that cooked-to-order, hand-sauced and tossed chicken sandwich in your choice of 12 mouth-watering flavors. I'm not talking about the house-made ranch, so good nobody will blame you if you double dip. I'm talking about Wingstop that delivers straight to your door. And did you know they're open until 1 a.m.? So visit wingstop.com or use the app to get flavors delivered right to your door, late night, only at Wingstop.
Can't stop. Wingstop.
My Gate Rewards members, this deal is just for you. Right now, grab any 2 12-ounce Red Bulls and get 2 of your favorite roller grill items for just $1. When you need a boost, Gate's got you. See store for details.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Get ready for spring turkey season at Green Acres Sporting Goods. Find shotguns trusted in the field from Browning, Beretta, and Benelli. Plus, the newest bows are ready to test shoot from Hoyt and Matthews. For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has helped Northeast Florida hunters gear up with confidence. Stop by Green Acres today at the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard or shop online anytime at greenacresporting.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
All right, just to give you guys an update on the first game of the day, it is at halftime. The second half should be starting soon, but TCU, 9 seed in the East, over Ohio State, the 8th seed, 39-24. Already, it looks like Ohio State is out of this tournament.
That's a shame.
15 points at the half. It is funny. That's one that I will go down with because I went to the Buckeye side, and you know I don't like going to the Buckeye side, but I did. It's so funny. You watch some of these prediction shows, and I heard some nonsense from Wally Zerbiak or somebody that convinced me to change my bracket. Why do I do that? Why do I listen to these people?
I don't know.
All right, so we just had that. So you want another that?
Give me another
Okay,
that.
another that.
Another
All right.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
You guys wonder why I get on Nate Oates, right?
Yeah.
So Nate Oates is meeting with the media today prior to the NCAA tournament, okay? Said he's spoken with Aiden Holloway. He had the 2 pounds of weed in his car. Quote, I met with him in person, talked with him on the phone multiple times. I'm an adult. I've made mistakes. We've all done things we'd like to do differently. Right now, he needs more love from the adults in his life. You get into this to help young men's lives. If you disappear when they make a mistake, that's not how the relationship is supposed to go.
Wonderful tutelage and leadership
love it.
there.
Stay
Wonderful.
off the weed.
And you have
The best is we've all done things we'd like to do differently. Well, we all haven't been driving around with 2 pounds of weed in our car.
I mean, I'm sure people have, but just haven't been caught before.
But, hey, Leon, this is the natural progression of a coach. Nate originally said, look, we have rules, okay?
Yeah.
And they got to abide by them. We like to keep them in-house. And he went down the road with, hey, this is out. Basically, we punish our people inside without you even knowing how strict we are. But now this is out in the public, we got to deal with it and face it head on. So he made it seem like, hey, that's the way a coach should approach this. If that guy's in trouble, we're going to deal with it, but he's got to deal with the consequences. Now he's swung in this direction. Now he needs the big hug.
It's also not
He
the first
needs the
time
big
he's done this.
Support blanket around
He's
him.
done it 3 times, 3 major cases he's done it.
Well, here's the question. How good is this player?
He's good.
Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
So
Your answer.
So Jimmy Johnson used to tell me this, us in the meeting room.
Do you want to go in the locker room right now?
Yeah, please.
Let's
Thank
go in
you.
the locker room right now.
Now, the Lemon Pepper Locker Room with Leon Searcy. Served up by Wingstop.
All right. Wingstop. It's open till 1. Delivering fresh, hot, crispy wings to your front door.
Don't be too loud there with that.
Huh? Oh, you're right. You're right. With extra ranch.
Yep.
Of course.
Yes. So listen, I'm in a team meeting my freshman year. Coach Johnson comes to the podium. Can't remember what a certain person did, but whatever he did, he might have missed curfew. Jimmy Johnson sent him home. Sent a freshman home because he missed curfew. And Jimmy Johnson said, listen, I play favorites.
He announced that. He didn't have any problem.
I play favorites. There's certain guys on this team that can get away with certain things that I'll overlook.
Okay.
And then there's certain guys on this team who are not as good, who make mistakes, who get to go home.
Okay.
I love it.
And I understood the process. I knew as a freshman, I wasn't that good. So don't screw up.
Exactly.
There was another coach who did that exact same thing.
I'm just sorry we're in this situation.
Yeah. So how about?
He had his favorites.
JJ does whatever he can to get that thing.
Everybody has their favorites, and listen, Denny talks about it all the time. There's a turd to talent index.
Yes,
every
of course
coach
there
has
is.
one in their head.
But when you're in a situation where you're not suspending a guy who was linked via text messages to an incident where a gun was brought to a scene that resulted in a woman's death, and your quote is "wrong place, wrong time." When you don't do anything to his teammate Darius Miles, that was Brandon Miller, by the way. Do nothing to Darius Miller's, who was Miles. Sorry, I'm saying Miller's. Darius Miles, who was also involved in the incident, did nothing to him. Then you try and get Betty Acko for what, 7th year of eligibility?
Something like that.
It would have been because he'd already left. He'd been gone for 4 years. It was something like 7 years away. Yeah. You try and get him back in the game. And now you're doing this with a kid with 2 pounds of weed in his car.
Yeah, like we said.
You guys wonder why I make fun of him.
Oh, no. We don't have any. He's just not the lone guy. That's all.
Well, what is your justifiable punishment for him? What would you like to see happen?
For the guy who's driving around.
He should probably sit out the tournament.
Sit out the tournament, yeah.
You are no longer eligible until you apply for reinstatement at a later time. The beautiful thing about it, we said it yesterday, it's up to the student body.
Yeah.
The commission that the student body entrusts with these types of cases.
How do you think they're going to rule?
What do you
think? The best thing is,
they're going to rule crimson and white.
High Tide just texted and said, "Reefer madness. Y'all need to settle down."
Yeah, you just get off of this guy right now, okay?
Like, I have no problem with it. I'm just saying it's not legal what he's doing. It's different if you've got like an ounce in your car, then you suspend him for a game or whatever. I don't know.
And if you're getting paid NIL, to me, it's like that 2 pounds of weed is not a lot of money, man. You're not going to make a lot of money selling 2 pounds worth of weed. So what are you even doing? You're making at least hundreds of thousands of dollars in NIL. You're just a dumbass.
Yeah, and if you're in Ziploc bags and you're
but he's clearly distributing that.
You're trying to cosplay as a gangster, bro. Like, stop. You're being stupid.
He's clearly distributing it. Is he not? Okay.
Yeah, that was the.
That's my point. Is he's making enough money where he doesn't need to be like a street drug dealer.
Enough weed. Yeah, simple as that. All right, so I got some first round.
He is cosplaying. That's a great point.
Yeah, first round props. All right, we've already seen what looked like an easy dispatching of Ohio State, courtesy of TCU. Nebraska is up right now by 13 against Troy.
Ohio State cut it to 11.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, there it is up there. All right. Oh, look at you, Buckeye. All right. How many seeded upsets in the first round? Okay, you got a total of 32 games, obviously. Over, under 6.5.
Oh, I'm going over.
You going to go over that? All right, let's just keep an eye on that bad boy. 6.5.
I'll go under.
You going under? You?
Under? I think I'm going to go under, actually.
JJ?
Under.
Wow, really?
All right, so you had.
You guys know that 9 over 8 is an upset, right?
Well, yeah.
10 over 7 is an upset.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of those games. That's 8 games right there. Those are.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm looking at it. I'm probably going to bite on the 6.5.
Now, do you guys think there'll be a buzzer beater in the first week, like the first 2 days, Thursday and Friday?
Yes.
I think odds are yes.
I believe last year we did not have
What's your line
one.
on that? Is that 1.5? Is that what your line is?
No, just a half. So will there be one or not?
Oh, I'm going over.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
and
take
it
the
could
over.
be a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, whatever, to
Yeah.
win the game, the buzzer beater. Biggest comeback victory. How far down was Ohio State earlier?
15.
15.
The biggest comeback victory over under 18.5 in the first round.
Under.
I'm going under.
Probably have to go under on that one. Largest margin of victory in the first round, over under 40 and a half.
Oh my God!
I'm going to go over.
Under.
I'm going to go over.
What
40 and a half?
I'm going
Yeah,
over.
what is Florida favored by?
35.
Yeah, exactly. So 40 and a half is not
what's
crazy.
Duke favored by?
Not unthinkable. Most points scored by one team in the first round over 100.
Duke is the one you got to look at. They're playing the worst team in the tournament.
Yeah,
Duke is 27.5-point favorites.
Yeah, they're playing Siena. Okay. All right. So the game.
I think the Gators are the biggest favorites right now.
The game-winning buzzer beaters in the first round, it's plus 250 with one of them. So what did we say last year? None?
None.
JJ? None. So one right now is plus 250 if you're willing to go for it.
Because they'll screw you. They'll be like, if you hit a shot to take the lead, but there's still like
The other guy will
0.2
foul you.
seconds
Yeah, right.
left
It's not
on
a
the
buzzer
clock,
beater.
it doesn't count.
Yeah, it's not a buzzer beater.
The other guy, and that foul with less than that.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. What is it? SEC has 10 tournament teams. I think the Big Ten has 9. Big 12 and ACC have 8.
Yeah.
ACC first round wins. Over, under, more than half of their teams win.
Under.
Under?
Yep.
Your upsets, like I've got North
I think
Carolina
Louisville's
going down.
losing. I think North Carolina's losing.
You got Clemson going down.
I got Clemson
I
going
got
down.
Louisville going down.
I think I have Virginia going down too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You hate for the ACC just
does Virginia play Tennessee?
never seems to surprise me.
Virginia plays Tennessee to open, is that right? Or is that the second round game? That's the second round game. Okay.
Tennessee
All right.
plays Miami of Ohio now.
All right. Big Ten.
The sharpshooters from Miami of Ohio. What's the Big Ten number?
7.5. First round wins.
Oh, I'll go under that too.
And it's more actually than the SEC. I'm
What's
kind
the
of
SEC?
surprised by that. Big Ten first round wins 7.5. SEC first round wins 6.5. I'm
So
not quite sure
if they
where
just
I'm going
get
to go there.
6. If they just get 6, you're winning there. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm going under there too.
Yeah. All right. We'll look at a couple of those matchups coming up here in just a second. But 7.5 is a big number right now for the Big Ten. We'll look at those matchups as well. We are hanging out at the Southside Ale House. It is in Tinseltown, just off Southside Boulevard. If you're cruising along, you're heading south. You can look for it on your left. You're heading up towards Regency. You look for it on your right. But drop on by. We'd love to see you in the Tinseltown area. The Ale House has got it rocking and rolling. And it's right now time to tip off the madness with Bud Light.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford, the number one place to buy your next vehicle. Now, another March update, delivered by Fleming Island Center for Clinical Research. The future of medicine starts here.
With your March update, I'm Sam Nelson. A 4-minute scoring drought has upset-minded Troy, losing a lead after a hot start in the first half. Most of their points coming from deep, while Nebraska keeps scoring at the rim. After Ohio State briefly tied it, TCU has jumped back in front at the half, and number 6 Louisville and number 11 South Florida will get underway this hour. That's your March update on 1010XL.
From the green flag to Glory Lane. It's showtime! Hold your breath and hang on tight. Sunday at Darlington, powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234 on Jacksonville's voice of NASCAR. 1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Blue here for the Blue Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we know not every injury happens on game day. Sometimes it's rolling your ankle, weekend yard work, or just playing catch with your kids. That's why we built a team of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, experts in everything from knees and shoulders to spine and sports injuries in hand. Whether you're chasing championships or chasing your dog, we've got you. Learn more at osjax.com. That's osjax.com.
All right, Jacksonville, you know spring has officially arrived when the pollen's flying, the grass is growing, and your septic system starts thinking about getting your attention. Trust me, a simple pump out now can save you from a disaster that'll have the whole neighborhood holding their noses. That's why you call Duck Duck Rooter the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida. Real pros, not somebody guessing with a shovel. Right now, schedule your spring septic clean and get $50 off septic tank pumping. So when you're stuck, call the Duck, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick. We're a 4-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year and right now make over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost for the books and the course fees, about $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by May 14th.
Hey, gang, Prosser here for my friends Chad and Sandy. What are your concerns? What struggles do you anticipate when it comes time to sell your home? What is it that bothers you? What's keeping you from getting max money as quickly as possible? Well, I don't know what those reasons are because I know they're all silly. Because Chad and Sandy have one down-to-the-line guarantee. Your home sold guaranteed, or they will buy it. It'll be at a price and a rate that you agree upon beforehand. So if you need to sell now, fast, easy, stress-free, and you need max price, then you need Chad and Sandy. The government's making moves intended to push mortgage rates lower. The last time rates dropped, we saw a selling and buying frenzy. Now's the time to prepare. It's time to call Chad and Sandy. Darcy in San Jose did. I wanted to move to a more walkable, vibrant area. Within 3 days of working with Chad and Sandy's team, I found the perfect home. They do it stress-free with a guarantee. Go to chadandsandy.com or call 414-6200. That's chadandsandy.com.
We're certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. Experience? Yeah, that's Chris Bryan, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Scott Regner, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. They have the expertise and knowledge to take care of your money. For more info, go to itppartners.com. ITP Partners, they're my financial partners for life.
Non-compensated client testimonial may not be representative of all client experiences. No guarantee of future performance or success.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is I have a love-hate relationship for the NCAA. I love the tournament. I love the Cinderellas. I love the pageantry. I hate when I fill out a bracket and then within an hour and a half of me filling out my bracket, it's going to be busted.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ohio State. Something in my spirit told me never go with Ohio State.
They cut it to 12.
Not even in, Not
cut
even
it
in
to
big
12.
basketball.
Yeah,
huh?
but you're
12.
supposed. Yeah, they cut it to 12. You're
10
supposed
now.
to be anti-Buckeye.
10
I agree
now.
with you, Leon.
Huh?
You show a weakness and you pick them,
I
and it just
know.
burns you right in the behind.
Exactly, that part.
You can't do it. You can't do it. So just on the heels of what you're talking about as far as the bracket is concerned, and I don't know whether 1010XL, we tried to get over 8 million. We might have come up just a little shy. But when you're just talking about the way things go with the numbers, let's see here. The impossible bracket, all right? The odds of picking a perfect bracket are roughly 1 in 9.2 quintillion.
Never tell me the odds.
Quintillion.
It's like, why would you put?
Has it ever happened?
I have no idea. Why would you put a 0.2 if we're in the quintillions? Honestly, like what mathematician shook it out like that? All right, so 9.2 quintillion.
Wow. Well, the
Or
0.2 of a quintillion is probably some billions.
Well, it says or 1 in 120.2 billion. If you know a little something about basketball, which is just classic.
Well, I mean, if it's there's a mathematical formula for that. That means there's a possibility.
Yeah, there is. Yes, yes. I love that. See, you know what? That's the wise man speaking right there. Duke looking for his first national title since 2015. That is the longest drought for them since 1991.
Wow.
So it's been a minute for them.
10 years, man.
Yeah, and so we'll see. Now, the other numbers that were at least worth kind of bringing up is that a team from the first four has advanced to at least the round of 32, 12 of the last 14 tournaments. So we'll see if it happens. It could be a Texas as an example.
Miami of Ohio.
Go you crazy Redhawks.
Yeah, and so
Prairie
you
View
Redhawks.
A&M.
Love it.
Yeah, Prairie View is a 35-point dog, but you know what? They're a winner right now, as far as they know.
So y'all gonna give me the points? I'm gonna take Prairie View. Give me the points.
Ooh.
35. 35.
I drove by Prairie View A&M last week.
Give me the points. I'll take Prairie View.
I would not lay the points.
Oh, come on. Why don't you just say Prairie View
Scared
sucks?
Gators.
You see what I'm
How many
saying?
points is it?
35.5.
35. Oh, it is 35.5? Even harder.
Leon just added that half.
I'm thinking about it.
Huh?
I'm thinking about it.
Come on, you want to lose another lunch? Come on. See, you got to poke the bear, JJ.
I know where he was going. All right,
I'm thinking about it.
I would guess by the end of the show, Matt's going to take you up on that bet.
Of course he
I
is.
see his
Yes.
juices flowing.
Okay, I'm going to look and see, while you do your moment, I'm going to look and see if there's any bigger odds here.
All right, my moment is I when I said this at the beginning of the show, I didn't want you to think that I looked poorly upon this sport. It's just a 3 or 4 week sport, and there's nothing wrong with that. This run is just phenomenal.
It's a great 3 weeks.
It's unreal. It's unreal. And this very weekend of the first round games,
These 96 hours.
It's unmatched.
Or whatever the number
It's
is.
literally unmatched. So you go home, you watch it until past midnight sometimes. I'm telling you right now, if you ever get a chance to go to a game, I know some of you guys out there, when the tournament comes through, you get to go to those games. It's so much fun this first day when it just starts early and it ends late, and you just sit there and watch it all.
Yeah, Miami and Florida both tip off at like 10:10 on Friday night.
So when this thing comes back, and it will come back to Jacksonville, get the tickets and just go there and just sit there the entire day.
All right, well,
it's unreal.
I would like to just throw out one more 10-10 take right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the H has the NCAA opening round been in Duval since the mid-teens? Okay, we're looking at a decade of absence.
It's been that flat.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. What in the Donna Deegan is going on out there?
Well, they got to throw money at him. It's all a money thing.
I guess so, because there are other...
There's no guess so about it. It's money.
Well, yeah, it always is. It's a bidding process, but I'm just saying, have we not put a bidding process in?
Maybe it did. Maybe it wasn't enough.
I'm curious. I really am. Maybe one of our fearless city leaders can let us know about that, because we had it over a 5-year period where Jacksonville was being treated to an NCAA tournament first and second round game, 3 times over a 10-year period, something like that? That sound about right?
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I have seen some games that are legendary. I watched Leonard Arsenault, the show. Remember him?
Oh, he was great.
They beat North Carolina. I watched that one. I watched Hampton beat Iowa State in Boise. Mm-hmm. Another just legendary game. It's just, this tournament is just remarkable in its drama. Remarkable.
We had, who was it? Coach Hunter fell off of his
Who
chair.
hurt himself?
Yeah, down there at the arena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was just.
I watched that one. I was there for that one, too.
Yeah, he hurt himself. That wasn't funny, but just the fact that
it's funny now.
His son.
He's okay now.
He can laugh about
Remember
it
how
now.
good his son was? His son never made the NBA, did he?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's why he fell out.
I think he might have been like a bench player on the Celtics for a while.
God, he was so good, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, TCU's lead is about to be down to 5 points.
I told you, bro.
So Nebraska.
Okay.
Plus Nebraska's up,
rolling
what,
at the
15?
half, and Ohio State has it 37-43.
38 now.
38.
They're down 5 now, yeah.
Points. Okay. All right, you never know.
Troy's going to come back on Nebraska.
I've never rooted for Ohio State so much in all my life.
Yeah.
Really? And how much time? Name another time.
Oh, well, when they were playing Miami a couple months ago, I bet you were.
100% he was.
Yeah.
You all were.
100%.
I told Leon I would never do that until we got to the Natty.
Oh, TCU suddenly gone cold here.
Yeah, until the Natty. That's the only time I did it. And I admitted it. At least I admitted it. I looked him.
It was big of you.
dead in the eye.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, boy. Here come the Buckeyes.
Oh, all right. Well,
a 3-point game.
And you know what? Right now, the Horned Frogs, they look tattered.
Well,
they look a little
they just
worn
keep
out
jacking
right now.
threes, and they're just everything's short.
Not ready for the moment.
10-0 run right now by Ohio State. 12 minutes left in the game, 40-43. Yes, that's a real score, folks. It's 40-43 with 12 minutes left.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Listen, that's why this tournament's so good, because every possession is just literally nails.
Yeah.
It's nails. You can't afford bad shots. You can't afford bad shot selection. And these guys, all the pressure, you can see it on these guys.
Well,
the pressure on these kids is ridiculous.
You'll hear the hooping and hollering when you get closer to these games going final, that's for sure, when you get to the last handful of seconds to see whether or not.
Okay.
So by the way, tomorrow, same atmosphere, same environment you can expect over at Monkey's Uncle, Jack's Beach. That's North 3rd Street. So if you're rolling up Beach Boulevard, you're heading right towards the Atlantic Ocean, take a left when you hit 3rd Street, and it's about, a mile up on the left.
It's the city's best wings, too.
And it's a corner bar set up in that little strip plaza.
Yep.
So Monkey's Uncle, Jacksonville Beach, we would love to see you there tomorrow as we hang out here at the Southside Ale House in beautiful Tinseltown.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm dedicated to helping businesses manage risk, maximize opportunities, and move their company forward. Jimerson Burr attorneys are business-oriented lawyers, equally comfortable as community leaders, private transaction counselors, or courtroom advocates. If you have a legal issue of any kind affecting your business, contact the firm at 389-0050 or jimersonfirm.com.
Did you know there's local savings sitting in your mailbox right now? Money Pages is packed with real coupons from your favorite local businesses. Save money at restaurants like Al's Pizza, on pet care at Forever Vets, and on entertainment for the whole family at the Alhambra Theater. Plus, make sure to download the Money Pages app for savings on the go. Money Pages in your mailbox right now.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental. With light sedation for cleaning, then deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
What's happening, beautiful people? E.T. here. Let me tell you about a little something that's happening right here in my side of town in Fleming Island. Encore Research Group is advancing the future of medicine through clinical research studies focused on weight loss, diabetes, hypertension, and more. Their team of multi-specialty doctors are proudly serving folks in Fleming Island, Green Coast Springs, and Middleburg. If you ever wondered whether a research study might be right for you, find out at EncoreDocs.com to see if you qualify. Encore Research Group. The future of medicine starts here.
Free agency profiles are covered by Premier Outdoor Inc., a visionary of hardscapes and aquatics.
Jacksonville played it coy in the free agent game, avoiding the big splash. Their best move was re-signing cornerback Monteric Brown for 3 years and $33 million. After losing Etienne to New Orleans, they found help in former Washington running back Chris Rodriguez. Liam Cohen is familiar with his skill set after coaching him at Kentucky. It's 2 years in teal for the former Wildcat.
Save big and head to Ronnie's Repair on Sunbeam Road, your local sales and servicing Toro dealer, for their spring sales event next week. Ronnie's offers the full line of residential and commercial Toro zero-turn, stand-on, and walk-behind mowers in gas and battery options. Get groundbreaking savings on Toro Time Cutter, Titan, and Z-Master zero-turns, Grandstand multi-force stand-ons, and walk-behind mowers. Take advantage of the Toro 0% financing or Toro rebate on select mowers. Stop in next week between the 25th and 27th to check out great deals and amazing finance offers. Ronnie's has everything you need to make your lawn look the best in the neighborhood. For more details on spring sales event deals, visit your local Toro dealer. Ronnie's Repair on Sunbeam Road. Browse the entire Toro line at ronniesrepairshop.net. All handhelds and accessories will be 10% off during the spring sales event.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
Been a great day. Really fun way to tip off the madness as we've done it here at Southside Ale House with Bud Light. We will be at Monkey's Uncle, Jacksonville Beach tomorrow doing the same thing with Bud Light, so we are loving it. Fans have been in here. They have got their brackets out. They're tossing back some cold ones and enjoying it, that's for sure. And beautiful sunshine outside. You can't go wrong with that.
Louisville's up 8 on USF early.
Yeah? Okay, so
Early.
one and the next
17-9.
game is at High Point and Whiskey that's tipping off in about
Another
5
one of
minutes
my
or so.
upsets. Another
Yeah.
one of my many upsets.
Like I said, did you end up saying you picked 3?
Yeah, I picked USF. I picked High Point. I picked McNeese State.
And you picked
I picked TCU to beat Ohio State, which is an upset. It's 9/8. I picked a lot, actually. I got to look at my.
Well, give me your $10 just so we can have it all official.
Well, no, we didn't. That wasn't any part of that.
Oh, okay.
That was just us doing it for funsies.
Oh, okay, all right.
I told you guys, I'm not betting anymore.
Okay.
It's not the money, it's the losing. I can't handle the losing.
Well, it does look like Florida is the biggest favorite. LIU, Long Island, who, whether you know it or not, does have a football team. Just ask Billy Napier. That was one of his wins, one of his 4 wins. And they are a 30-point dog. I believe they're playing Arizona. And then you got a few other big numbers. Siena and Duke, I think, what did we say earlier? 28 points, something like that, maybe a little bit less than that. So there are definitely some big numbers. UConn, 21-point favorite over Furman. We'll see where the rest of them go this afternoon and tomorrow goes. Iowa State, the Cyclones, a 23-point pick over Tennessee State. Did you move the Cyclones into your Final Four, sirs?
No, I had them
Matt
losing.
and I did.
I had them losing to Michigan.
Okay.
And the Elite Eight.
Cyclones are in my Final Four. By the way, Billy Napier had 3 wins last year. Just FYI.
You're not counting Long Island?
No, I'm not counting the Florida State win. That was
Interim.
Gonzalez.
Oh, okay. He's counting it.
Don't let that stink get off him that easy. 3.
Was getting a 4th win?
3.
Don't let him get off that easy.
3. One of them was against Texas.
Yeah. Well, it was honestly, it was
that
one of
basically kept Texas from the playoffs.
Yeah, it was one of the more impressive coaching jobs he's ever done. They actually moved the ball down the field, which was just amazing. And then I told Shane Matthews in the press box that day, I said, if they just have an open week before every game they play, they might have a chance to game plan enough. Because old Billy would move at a little slightly slower pace
They
than other
lost
people.
to South Florida at home last year.
Yeah, they did.
They scored like 9 points.
Golly, I mean, it's just unreal. And I know we're off the college basketball, but we thought we did this yesterday. We were like, oh, well, Florida got to a bowl game, and then we're like, wait, no, they didn't.
No, I knew they didn't get to a bowl game, but I thought they were in that 5-win neighborhood. Just to be reminded, they were in that 4-win neighborhood, and so it wasn't pretty, and that's why you start out with a little same phrase we used earlier, a little shock and awe when they go from Billy to Summerall, but now there's a little more enthusiasm that Summerall can maybe come through. Like Brother Seeley, who came rolling through here earlier, he is a diehard Gator fan, and he's more and more optimistic about the personality of the guy that's going to walk the sidelines, his ability to call plays, get a team in position to compete. Who knows what they'll look like offensively or defensively? Going to find out. But they better know how to compete.
It's that. It's also organizationally. Like, if you look at last year on – I can't believe we're off in this tangent, but it's actually good to look at this. If you look at the schedule last year, if you have an organization that is all going in the same direction, and you got a guy on the sideline that knows what he's doing, you don't lose 18-16 to South Florida. You're not losing 20-10 at LSU when your quarterback throws 5 picks. 5. including and then you give up a touchdown because your procedure penalty cost you another 7 points. The Miami game, again, I keep saying this, was 13-7 in the fourth quarter. They had the ball.
Right.
And they went run, punt.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look down, Texas A&M, they were in that game. Georgia, the Georgia game.
Yeah, they were in that game for the first 20 minutes.
Right, but once Texas A&M figured out their offense,
well, it was the most exciting.
Then Billy Napier couldn't adjust once they figured him out.
It was the most exciting 28 total points in the first
Ole
quarter
Miss,
and a
same
half.
thing. Ole Miss, same thing. Once Ole Miss figured him out, he couldn't adjust.
Yeah, pretty easy. All right, well, let's figure out how we hand off from this show to the next.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Helmets and heels, you know that they've got their eyes on their brackets and on the televisions. Taylor Dahl joins us now. Bracketologist of 1010XL, would you go by that title? Or
I don't know. I guess I'm just like the bracket manager.
We call that a bookie.
Yeah, I'm the bookie. I'm the
One or the
1010
other.
bookie.
Yeah, it's a fancy term for that. We'd rather you not put that on your business card, bookie.
Right, we'll call you queen, but the reality is, you're a bookie.
Yeah. I have that, like the back corner table where everyone just comes and drops their money off.
Yeah. You got the bracket busted already with the games that you're watching right now, or still intact?
So the USF one's making me a little nervous because I have them going a little deeper in my bracket. The other ones so far going well for me.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
good. So we know that you all will have fun as you watch these games unfold. What is coming up?
Yeah, so we actually have a really busy show today. Richard Johnson of CBS Sports, he's going to hop on with us to talk some college football. We have former Gator Chandler Parsons joining us to talk Gator basketball and the tourney that's now underway. And then we also have Justin Mello from Sports Illustrated to talk some NFL draft and Jaguars. So full show, lots of different stuff, but full on into the madness right now.
Big RJ fan, like him a lot. So that'll be fun to listen to. Of course, Parsons and some Jaguar talk. They will love it. Thank you, Taylor. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Have fun.
All right, so we are done. They are just going to get things
Why
rolling.
do they not call traveling? They don't call traveling college basketball either.
The Euro step is alive and well. I did not
The
see
shuffle, everything is alive and well.
See, so now that your bracket is being affected, everyone becomes an official.
I'm a little annoyed by it.
Is that right, Leon? Everyone becomes an official right now. You're already ticked off at the Zebras, but when the bracket is busted, you're really ticked off. I don't blame you. All right, we had a good time today. Thanks to Bud Light. Don't forget, Monkey's Uncle tomorrow, North 3rd Street in Jacksonville Beach. We'd love to see you there. But thanks to Sean and everybody here, Keith and everybody, for taking care of us at the Southside Ale House. You can make it one of your post-up spots for all the madness. We enjoyed it. Joe C., Maddie, Big Sirs, send it back to JJville.
XL Primetime is driven